Yo, what is up guys? It's the Goblin and welcome back to another Fortnite tips and tricks video. In today's video, I'm going to be giving you guys a full guide on how to complete all of the challenges for this week 10 in season 4. Of course, this is the last week of challenges we have for season 4. Season 5 starting up real soon. And I know that because it is the last week, it's going to be very important for some people who are on that grind to maybe finish up what they need to get, whether it's Blockbuster, whether it's based off XP to get the Omega colors, whether you're still going for that Battle Pass level 100 Omega. I know this last week of challenges will be very important, and the challenges this week are fairly easy, especially if you follow the tips and tricks I'm going to be giving you guys in today's video. So if you guys could drop a like on this video, that would be absolutely amazing. Smack that like button, let's go for 805 likes. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. I appreciate all you guys supporting, and let's go through each and every single one of these challenges. I've talked about them a bit before when they were leaked, but I'm giving you guys a full guide for, in my opinion, the fastest and easiest ways to complete them. Let's get into it. First challenge this week is going to be to search chests in Junk Junction. Now this is one that we have every single week. It's basically to search 7 chests, and it doesn't matter how many amount of games, but you have to search 7 chests in one location. This week's is going to be Junk Junction. I'll throw up on the screen right now. This is a map of all of the possible chest locations in Junk Junction. Now you got to remember, not all of these chests spawn every single game. Of course, these are just the possible chest locations. I'm pretty sure everyone knows how chests work in this game. Sometimes they'll be there, sometimes they won't, but these are the only places where they could be. Now, on these challenges, this is probably one of the harder ones because everyone goes to the area to try to complete this as soon as the challenges go live. So my suggestion is either leave this one for later, maybe in a couple days when Junk Junction dies down, or if you want to complete it fast, that left building has 2 chests in it, one on the front and one on the back side, and that's going to be my sleeper pick, basically because everyone's going to be going towards like the side that's closer to the middle of the map, the right side by the building. Everyone is going to be going there. Of course, there's 4 possible, maybe 5 if you include one at the Crusher, but on that left side, if you land there and you can get 1 to 2 chests, maybe even 2 to 3 a game, you knock that out in a couple games. Plus, you know, the games will be really quick because most likely you're gonna die at Junk Junction with all the people going there. You know, either you get a lot of kills and you make it out and you go on and win the game, or you're gonna die. You can rinse and repeat this over and over, but that left side is definitely where you're going to want to go if Junk Junction is packed to complete this challenge and get those 2 chests every single game. Once again, you can do this over and over. There's no limit to how many games, you know, how many attempts you have, but that's the challenge for that. Next is going to be to deal damage to opponent structures, 5,000 damage. Now, this is a pretty interesting one. You do have to just deal damage to their structures, which is fairly simple. Now, of course, the best gun to get this done is going to be probably the grenade launcher or the RPG, most likely the grenade launcher, because you can just absolutely blow up people's buildings. But simply spraying out walls with a scar, with anything, if you're in a game and you have a lot of ammo, let it go, you know, just spray basically at people's structures. It's probably not the best tactic in terms of winning the game, but that's probably how you can complete this one fastest. This one I think you could just complete naturally over playing because you are going to be doing damage to people's structures while playing a game, but it's probably only a couple hundred to 1,000 a game. So if you want to complete all 5,000, you probably need to make it to late game and just start spraying at people's bases. Make an edit in your wall, you know, start spraying at people's bases, and you can get this one done pretty fast. Certain weapons that do pretty good damage to walls and stuff, the drum gun, SMGs, and the Scar. The Scar just destroys walls, and I think that's probably, if you can't get your hands on a grenade launcher, one of the best ways to complete that challenge fast. Next one is to search a chest, ammo box, and a supply drop in a single match. Now, I'm not sure. This one says 0 out of 3, so I'm not sure if you have to do this 3 times or if you just have to do it once, do these 3 things. I think you might have to do this 3 times. Anyway, chests and ammo boxes you should be doing every single game. So what this comes down to is supply drops. Of course, you're going to, everywhere you land is pretty much going to have a chest and an ammo box, so you can get those out of the way. And then what you're going to want to do is you want to leave named locations or points of interest early in the game and go stand out in the open field area and look up to the sky. Usually whenever there's a transition, you know, for the storm's coming in, the storm finishes coming in, that's when chests will start to spawn in up in the sky, or not chests, supply drops. You can look up in the sky, you can basically track them down. When you see them super high up in the sky, they do come down pretty slow, so you will have time to run over there, set up a box, sit in it, and let it come down to you. And of course, that's the hard part of this challenge, is finding supply drops. The best way to find them is later in the game, the more often they spawn. So you're going to want to survive and be out in an open area to get this challenge done. Next one is to skydive through floating rings. Now, I'm not sure how many rings. I think it's going to be 20. I'm making this video right before the challenges go live because we already do have the list. I think this one is going to be to skydive through 20 rings. They might have changed that. But basically what this means is when this update goes live, in the sky there's going to be these rings when you're falling in, and you can naturally hit 1 to 2 of them a game maybe, but the best way to complete this and get all of them done is you want to float in slowly and try to hit as many as you can in one game. You could probably get like so many done by doing this strategy, and this is sort of an annoyance, but in reality it is a pretty easy challenge, right? So what you're going to want to do is, of course, you're going to land late by doing this, but if you're playing just for challenges, you know, there's a difference between playing try hard for the wins and playing for challenges. If you play for the challenges, float in. Whenever you're going through the rings, to make sure you hit them, you want to pull out your glider to slow down a little bit and basically aim your way through, and then you can go and adjust, and you can get this one done naturally, but I think it's a lot easier just to take that time out of your day, go ahead and get this one done by knocking it out as fast as possible, because you can definitely hit multiple per game if that is what you're going for. Next challenge is to search between movie titles. Now this one is going to be for the hidden battle star this week. This is classified as a hard challenge, but it really is going to be super easy, especially because bam, up on the screen right now is a picture of my video. Now I recorded the video early, but that's the location where the battle star is going to be, right there outside of Junk Junction, between the Junk Junction, the TV set, as well as the White Lion in front of the soccer stadium. And that's basically because those are the movie titles at Risky Reels. So you'll find it right on that patch of dirt by where I'm standing as soon as this challenge goes live. Should be pretty easy. This is one that you want to do every single week. You know, if you don't want to do the other challenges, this is one that literally takes one game and you get a full level up. 10 battle stars is the equivalent to 1 tier. So definitely an easy one that you're going to want to pull off. That's how you can search movie titles and find that location. Next, challenges are to eliminate opponents, 10 of them, as well as to eliminate 3 opponents in Fatal Fields. And these are both classified as hard, give you 10 battle stars each, but they really aren't that hard. It's not like you have to do it all in one game. Eliminating 10 opponents and eliminating 3 in Fatal Fields. If you're smart, you can double yourself up on this and get them both done at once, because an elimination in Fatal Fields still counts as an elimination of opponents. So Fatal Fields is an area that's going to be absolutely packed nowadays. You should head over there, and basically the key for this is going to be to get a good landing. If you can't get good landings and it's too crazy at Fatal Fields, you might want to land on the outskirts area. They're by some trees. There's on each side there's some chest locations, some loot spawns, so you could land on those and then make your way in if you're having trouble landing on the house or the stables or the barn, because those are going to be absolutely packed. But you can double that up, get your 3 kills in Fatal Fields, and then for the other 7 you can just play the game normally. You're going to get eliminations. That's going to happen. So hopefully you guys did enjoy today's video. That's basically a full guide. I'll leave you guys with the rest of this gameplay. I get a pretty nice win here, so I want you guys to check out the rest of the gameplay. I got this the other day with the new female detective skin. Anyway, drop a like on this video, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new, and have a great night, and I'm out. Peace.